Walther PDP 4-inch. I don't know why I've not brought this gun to you before, because I'm really thinking I'm gonna keep this and get rid of this, and I'll tell you why. Because this is my current carry gun, M&P 2.0. Let's go range and shoot the Walther 4-inch PDP Pro. So this gun originally has been its life as the PDP Pro threaded barrel. I am not a threaded barrel fan personally, but I have this as a fitment pistol for holsters. And it's the one gun we haven't really brought much content to you on. And the other night, I'm like messing around in the shop here, and I'm like, I'm gonna throw this 4-inch barrel that I have from the Parker Mountain gun and put it in this thing, and now it looks very different. So I took it to the range just to mess around, a few mags. And this gun might replace my current EDC gun. And my current EDC gun is the M&P 2.0 compact that I've been carrying for roughly 2 years now. This pistol, I really do think is going to replace this gun as my EDC. And let me share with you why. Before I get that far in this video, let me tell you about what I do here at RDR. We're a soft goods manufacturer. We specialize in plate carriers, placards, chest rigs, a full line of canine gear, holsters, EDC belts, etc., as well as a bunch of holster mods from the Safariland product line to fit the PDP pistols in the 4-inch, the 4.5, the 5, the steel frame, the non-steel frame. If you have a Walther PDP pistol, we got a Safariland holster for you. Hit up the website at rdrgear.com. You have questions, email me at info@rdrholsters.com, and we'll get you squared away. Now back to my new EDC pistol. So as I mentioned earlier, this is the 4-inch PDP Pro compact. And when I say compact, that's because this is the compact frame. It used to have a threaded barrel. I got rid of it, put the factory barrel back in it. But what this has in it now that's really kind of opened my eyes to it being a new EDC pistol is the fact that this has the 4-inch Ultramass spring from ZR Tactical. So it has a 15-pound Ultramass, and that's just the heavier full guide rod and the 15-pound recoil spring. It makes this pistol just so much easier to operate, and with the flat face trigger, the mag well, there's a lot of things on this gun that really make a difference. So I've been doing some testing between this 4-inch Walther PDP and the M&P 2.0 compact. Grip-wise, there's one benefit I feel that helps in my grip, and that is the magwell. Even though the magwell may not be conducive to concealed carry, if you notice how it allows me to have a much tighter grip through this area here, because when my 3 fingers come over the pistol, I am pretty tight in here because the magwell is pushing these 3 up into the trigger guard. It still allows me to get a good master grip perch on the pistol, but what I feel is, especially when I shoot strong hand, this here is a very tight lockup on the gun. I don't know how much this is going to be an issue for printing for concealed carry. I'm not a big print believer. I know a lot of the NRA instructors out there like to meet their quota of saying print like 432 times in any concealed carry class, but I don't believe that people today are conditioned, especially if you're carrying appendix carry, no one's walking around and looking at your waistline, looking at your dick in public. That's just my thought process. There are some folks who, will say dress around the gun. I don't believe that either, because at the end of the day, people, again, aren't conditioned to be eyeballing someone looking for a gun. There are many precursors to you carrying a gun long before the printing aspect comes into play. Your grunt style t-shirt, your Glock branded hat, the big pocket knife, or the don't tread on me t-shirt, the cut off cry shorts, all those things come into a factor to maybe say, hey, I have a gun, right? So again, there are a lot of indicators prior to seeing a bulge or a printing, a profile of a pistol under someone's clothes. So I don't really think that is going to be much of a factor in regards to concealment. I don't normally carry appendix carry. I do on some guns based on grip length. I do often carry the M&P 2.0 in an appendix carry, but I rotate between appendix and strong side inside the waistband. And then in winter, I have an outside the waistband pancake style holster. And that's where maybe I would go with this, since we're about 60 days away from probably getting to the point where I have to start wearing a jacket outside. So again, that's an option there as well. Even though the Walther is wider than an M&P, where I think I gain some difference in the PDP in regards to fitment and grip is also the bigger beaver tail here compared to M&P. This fits my hand much better, getting a much better bore access with the pistol. And when I shoot this gun, especially if it's a slow fire or a bill drill, slow fire, I'm much tighter group. And I think that goes in combination between the flat face trigger and the recoil spring in the pistol and the overall performance of the gun. It tracks and shoots much tighter than the M&P does. I also believe that is to trigger. There's way less mushiness and take up in the PDP flat face trigger, dynamic trigger here, than there is in the Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0 flat face trigger. Now the flat face trigger in the M&P is a good trigger, don't get me wrong. Where the M&P does not compete is in the recoil reduction, that recoil impulse. This ZR Tactical Spring really does make a felt recoil difference, and I think that also aids in the accuracy of keeping the gun on target and getting a much tighter group, because when I shoot them side by side, the M&P does feel, for lack of a better word, harsh in the recoil, where the PDP is a much smoother recoil, even though the pistols are very similar in size. If anything, the PDP is slightly larger simply in a length of slide and in a width of slide compared to the 2.0. But the results of this pistol so far, that I've been shooting it now kind of off and on for about 2 weeks. Today at the range, we saw a lot of I was just zeroing the guns when Christian was filming his B-roll stuff. Just shooting some slow fire, shot some B8s. This is definitely going to come into rotation at minimum, and very much possibly going to replace my M&P 2.0. I've got to source some holsters for this. I don't offer a PDP Kydex holster. I'm probably going to look at something, maybe Tennecore or some other guys out there who are making Walther PDP product line holsters. Other cool thing is I also have the 4-inch grip module in black, which is not the PDP Pro, so it does not have the mag well, and it takes the standard flush fit magazines. So again, that gives me some options. I have the base pad magazines for the Pro, then I also have the flush fit magazine 18 rounders for the 4-inch standard frame. So again, I'll play some concealment stuff as well. I don't think it's been an issue by any means. This is no bigger than a Glock 17 magazine. So again, I think it'll be fine. I am excited because this is one pistol that I've kind of just not done much with. And now that I have the 4-inch barrel and slide, I think it looks much cleaner. Again, I mentioned I'm not a big threaded barrel fan. I don't shoot a lot of suppressed pistols on a recreational side. I have a couple in the house for house guns, and they stay that way they've just been there forever now. But definitely a lot of features on this pistol for an EDC gun that I had kind of skipped over, that I probably should have brought to you guys sooner, and this kind of oversight on my part. But again, this is the 4-inch PDP Pro with a flush fit standard barrel versus the threaded barrel. It does have the magwell, base pads, dynamic flat face trigger, running the factory Walther RMR plate, standard iron sights from Walther. That's what I got for you guys for the PDP 4-inch Pro, which is definitely going to make it into my EDC rotation. I'll give you guys an update in the future on this pistol as my EDC gun with holster and all that kind of stuff. But you guys, thanks for watching. You made it this far in the video. Like, share, subscribe. Check out the Walther products if you have not already. We have multiple videos on the Walther product line, and check out RDR for any of your holster needs, gear needs, canine needs, whatever you might need. Until next time, be well. Take care.